All right, there we go. We're doing it. Week 1 recap. I couldn't get anybody else to do it just because our schedules didn't line up. So decided I needed to have it done. Just gonna do it myself. So let's get right into it. In the first week of FYJB DK, it's finally back. Shane dominated, 183 points. Let's take a look at what he did here. He tried saving money. Let's see where he saved money at. He got a Chris Herndon pick right here and a Deshaun Jackson. Not too bad, not too bad. He had a Gardner Minshew, and Gardner had 95% completion rate. Pretty good here. Mixon, not his best friend, especially after what he did on Thursday. But, you know, whenever you get 3 rushing touchdowns from Josh Jacobs and you get Calvin Ridley having one of his best games, it ends up working out pretty well for you, especially whenever Devontae Adams also, 14 receptions. And it's half-point PPR, so obviously that's what's up. I tried doing something sort of similar with little Gardner Minshew there, and I tried getting cute with the Gibson. Obviously not. He's not the hype that the offseason brought him up to be. Good job, Shane. The link is out there right now for the second week. I had to make it again. I don't know why it didn't automatically re-upload, but just so you guys know, the link is out there right now. I'll put it on the Facebook page right now, and it's in the chat right now, though. So let me put this on the Facebook page. There's your week 2 link. It's posted up, and that is it. Cool. All right. Second bit, week 1 scoreboard. Just going to hit the box score here for your commissioner. One of the best fantasy football players of all time. Let's talk about how I told you guys. One of my worst drafts ever. I'm going to have some of the highest scoring weeks and some of the lowest scoring weeks. This was one of my highest scoring. Cam Newton with the double touchdown, rushing touchdown to get me a whole bunch of points. Christian McCaffrey being Christian McCaffrey. Hollywood doing, if he would have caught a touchdown, it would have been different. Hayden Hurst, not exactly what I was happy about. Josh Jacobs, obviously big time, and Gardner Minshew with the 95% completion rate. Poor Chris. Chris probably would have won this game if he didn't trade away his entire team. That being said, Russell Wilson, who I'm pretty sure he drafted, did well for him. Not starting a second quarterback, a little bit, I guess it wasn't a terrible idea, seeing as Phillip Rivers is pretty bad. And Saquon looks terrible. So does James Conner. That's why I'm pretty happy I picked up Benny Snell this weekend. Here's your closest game of this the week. They definitely went down to actually the last minute of the game, or of the week. Kyler Murray, great game. I think it was, 91 yards rushing or something like that. Pretty freaking good. And I think he had over 100, but they took 3 kneeling plays in a row to have him lose 9 yards. Antonio Gibson, like I said, not worth the hype, or not what the hype was. Mark Andrews with some amazing touchdown catches. Well, at least one amazing touchdown catch, and then the other one was just a Mark Andrews catch. Noah Fant as well, but still, OM won't trade me one of these tight ends. I don't know why. He's never going to start both of them, but he's just being an asshole. Robbie Anderson, pretty good on your bench there. He definitely played super well. Let's see, Joe Burrow by PZ. For all the terrible player acquisitions that you make this year, PZ, Joe Burrow might be, I guess everyone's, what is it, the blind squirrel can find a nut. That's what it seems like you are this season. Joe Burrow looks good, even after the Thursday night game, but maybe Cleveland Browns defense is really bad. DK, I don't know why he wasn't in your starting lineup in week 1. Let's see. I definitely would have started him over Allen Robinson. 10 times out of 10. Good win, though. It looks like the stat corrections didn't make you lose, so congrats, PZ, on your first dub. And, OM, you get what you deserve. If you don't want to trade, then fuck you. Quarantine against the people who wanted to be known as the Kingslayer. Let's see. J-Dub with just a team. I don't know what to say. Michael Thomas, that sucks. Obviously, you traded him away now that he went out. Zeke, good. Deshaun, always good. I think the Higbee, I never liked Ingram. You could drop him. I don't think anybody would pick him up. Tyler Boyd obviously had a pretty good game. You're going to be happy to see that. I don't think Ben is the real deal anymore. I think Matt Ryan's going to be your number one starter all the time, and Mostert on your bench or on your lineup all the time as well. Let's see the Kingslayer. Pat Mahomes just, you know, he ain't what it's supposed to be. Obviously, we all talked about this already. Clyde Edwards-Helaire was worth whatever you paid for him, and I'd said that he should have gone for 75. Let's see what he did go for, 74. So I was a little bit right, a little bit wrong. Julio, always doing Julio things, which is 10-ish catches for 180-ish yards and 0 touchdowns. Honestly, Julio's going to have another season where he has less than 5 touchdowns. I think Julio is a better version of like Andre Johnson, right? Because Andre Johnson never caught touchdowns. Go away, dog. Tyrod's terrible, by the way, Pete. Get rid of Tyrod. Julian Edelman, just another meh week. He's not going to have fantastic weeks because of Cam. Cam's just not, he's not the thrower. That's what it is. David Johnson looks really good for you. David Johnson looks really good in comparison to the last few years. So good job, J-Dub. As per usual, just decent, high-scoring team. Let's see if we're still recording. Microphone's still working. Yes, so my headset cut out there. Maybe I should have run some sound in the background. AJ, you lost to Greg. Greg has one more win this year than he did all 16 games last year. Let's see where you fucked up at. It was the Kenny Galladay injury. That's one thing. Let's see. I mean, come on, AJ. You got to start Dallas Goedert over Darren Waller. Who are you kidding? And Kerryon Johnson, that was never a good idea. Get rid of Kerryon. He's done. He's done. All right. Greg, I'm very, very happy for you, my man. You're getting your wins. Your team looks good. 149 points. That's and it looks sustainable, too. Other than this right here, Thielen's not going to have 31 every week, but George Kittle's not going to have 9. Oh, Greg, Levy and Bell cannot go on your IR. Your IR is for COVID only. Take them off. I think A.J. Brown's injured as well, so that's a little bit rough. A.J. Green doesn't look like he's super into it anymore, and I think you were telling me about BC. We'll have to see what's going on with BC. Good job on the win, though, Greg. Tom Brady's also not a fantastic option, but it looks like you're more just an even team. You're going to be doing fine. You're going to definitely put up competition for players every week. All right, highest scoring loser. That's the what are we calling it? The RR position. Congrats, Shane, for your highest scoring loser. Next week or this week, I guess. Hopefully, you're the same thing against me. Just so I can hear you complain about it. But if you're the highest scoring loser every single week, at least you get that free pass into the playoffs, which I'll have to figure out how to do that at some point in time. Riley, though. Riley, with your team, let's see. Oh, you don't have him yet. Oh, there's Mike Evans. Mike Evans for Cooper Kupp. I'm still happy with it. I think Cooper Kupp's just going to end up with a better year and more consistent week to week. My dogs are about to get their asses beat. Odell looked good this last Thursday. He looked bad in his first game. Chris Carson, obviously, really good game. And Alvin Kamara, another good game from him. Actually, what did Alvin Kamara do? Did he just have... Let's see, 12 carries, 16 yards, touchdown. There it is, 5 receptions for 51 yards. I mean, that's an Alvin Kamara game right there. 50 yards receiving and a touchdown. Aaron Jones. Actually, Riley, your team's pretty damn good, man. Calvin Ridley obviously super helps you out. T.Y. Hilton's terrible. Yeah, Riley, you have a pretty good chance at winning this year. Yeah. All right, Shane. Actually, this is just Chris's team 2.0 because I'm pretty sure half your players are from Chris, who decided to trade away a winning team for whatever he has now. Drew Brees, he's done, man. He done. Carson Wentz, he done, dude. He done. Trade for another quarterback. These quarterbacks are bad, or if they aren't bad, they don't play for teams that are good. So you're not gonna have a great time. That's my opinion on it. Devontae Adams, I mean. I think you. Wait, I can't remember. You're the Packers fan. Yeah, you and Riley are the same person. So I'm not sure who's a Pittsburgh fan and who's a Packer fan. But congrats on having your wide receiver on your team be really good. That's always fun. Trade me Kelsey. You're high out of your mind if you don't think what I offered you is fair. That's all for that. Yeah, that's all for that one. Let's see. We go into the power rankings. These aren't the ones that are done by RR's site, but they're the ones that is on this site. They're really not accurate in my opinion. But J-Dub sliding from 1st to 5th definitely seems pretty reasonable. This Chris sliding from 3rd to 10th, that seems reasonable. I think we all assume and all agree that Chris has traded away more than he's gotten back. But hey, if you want to be a manager to be a manager, then by all means. Riley, look, no, your team's not first place. Just because you have big names doesn't mean your team's great. They're all injured, and they all have injuries that are gonna stick with them for a while. Me being at 3rd place, I still don't understand it. My team's not good. AJ, 9th to 4th. That's because Lamar Jackson is the real deal. He's the real deal. And PZ, 1 win, but power rankings are power rankings. You understand what they're about, so you don't get to just go up the power rankings all the time. God, trades. We got to talk about trades. So pretty much we just have to talk about Chris. Chris traded Todd Gurley, who looked fine. Sit down. Sit down. Todd Gurley for Kenny Golladay. I think in the end, Kenny Golladay, the person who received Kenny Golladay, which actually is Chris, right? Let's take a look. Get this dude out of here. No, that's not what we use these for. The IR is for COVID only. Your bench is too big to have an IR list. No, you got to get rid of somebody, Chris. You and Greg don't understand what the IR spots are about. They're not for they're only for COVID. And even then, I'm just going to get rid of IR spots. I think they're dumb, especially whenever you have an 8-man bench. All right, let's see. Michael Thomas, I mean, obviously, J-Dub probably knew something that Riley didn't. Michael Thomas is definitely going to be a hampering long-term injury. Calvin Ridley for Michael Thomas this year looks it looks close. And then he got Chris Carson as well, who had a big game. Let's see, this is from September 11. Allen Robinson for Todd Gurley. So essentially you traded Allen Robinson for Kenny Golladay? Is that what's happening here? I don't know how this all works out, but let's see if we can trace it all the way back to the beginning. I think that's as far as it goes. There it is again. I don't know. Todd Gurley's definitely made his rounds, and there's a reason for it. He's not what he was, and he probably will never be anymore. Let's go to my section that I'm a big fan of this year. Me at 12. This is obviously bi-weekly. It's $50 every other week. I'm at 12. Let's see. PZ, I'm pretty sure. SB Kid at 11. And then Skater Boy, which I'm pretty sure is Greg, even though Greg is no longer a boy and hasn't been for like 25 years. Hi. Okay. Shane, I'm pretty sure everyone else is just out of the running. Whenever you're this far behind in the bi-weekly contest, it's not too great. A 9 here by Riley, a 9 here by OM. So the main competition, though, is between me and PZ. Good luck to us both. PZ, don't forget, you need to put in your points for the next one. And we're going to do closest to the hole, then closest to home team. Closest to the hole score for both teams. And then closest to the home team if that's a tie. And then closest to away team. And then after that, I don't have one, and we'll just split it. The Eliminator Challenge. I put the Dolphins here just because I don't want you guys to know what my actual pick is. Close the door, please. Everyone who picked the Colts. Ha 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 ha. So that looks like Pete, Riley. No, this is AJ, Riley, and Pete. You guys are on strike 1 of 2. J-Dub with the Eagles, strike 1 of 2. But honestly, they shouldn't have lost to the Redskins. I mean, the football team. Ugh, it's dumb. Bills, we got to pick that early and never have to pick them again. PZ with the Saints, and then with another LSU product. Obviously, PZ is very favoring. Kansas City, you guys got rid of it way too early. That's week 1. You got rid of Kansas City. You never get to use it again. But yeah, good luck to you guys. The first week ended up going out pretty well, and hopefully it continues that way. And I'll talk to you guys next week. Hopefully I have a co-host. Later.